Alright, fantastic. It's time again for the auction included. We're not going to resume the game. We are instead going to load up a game that is the Sandbox Learning. Let's load it up. And here we're going to find out about certain game mechanics and special designs. For example, there's a new niobium design in town. And this is how it looks. Of course, this is very much fantastic. Why am I not hearing any music? There we go. I thought I switched this out, but alright. Do I still have my... Yes, my new music is in as well. Gonna listen to some State of Decay music later on. Alright. Now, this is the niobium build. And it's chugging away. Let's go slow. And it's bring niobium. Of course, there are several things that are a bit wonky about it. So we're gonna get a build going that is better. Now let's disable the auto repair and suppress it. I don't think it's really overheating. Overheat 275 and inside 228. Yes, it's not overheating. But we can keep the warning in because we messed up here. But it doesn't matter. This is a Sandbox Learning, and that is here how niobium tamer looks properly, even though there's some things that could be better. Good, we're going to do a better one, but first, what we're going to do is find out about the glass here. The glass. The idea is to get natural tiles going, so we have to go back. We have to go back to the main menu because we forgot about the clay play. Type the clay play in, and then you not only have the sandbox, you also have the debug mode. So back to the main menu. And I'm gonna build something nice. I'm gonna find out about the glass because I think the glass is key to a lot of things. Now we have a little D here for development or debug, whatever. Gonna resume the game. Put in the sandbox mode, and then we're gonna make some natural tiles. So the idea is get a Scheinbach reactor going. Now this has nothing to do with the natural tiles, but when we make glass, we might as well make some natural tiles. Good, sandbox is on, please. And we're gonna press the Control F4 for the instant stuff. Dig. Here's the glass. So how is this going to look? I think I want a round and round. There's glass inside there. Yes, we don't even need a liquid vent, do we? And when the hydroponic farms are filled up completely with the glass, then we're gonna drop this glass out, the rest of it, and right. So we would have to come on, deconstruct. We would have to decide when it goes out manually. Temperature-wise, all doesn't matter. The design matters now. Good. Power, food, hydroponic farm. Right. Let's pretend the material isn't important. Probably is not important. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Good. We want a natural farm. Then we're gonna put something on top, so duplicates can then deconstruct it. We're going to run around, and we're going to make sure the direction is clear as well. So we're coming in from here and giving it a direction to continue going once everything is filled up. Right, no fabrication. Let's fabricate some more glass. How's it looking now? This looks good. So all the glass went in. We have in here 2 key everywhere. Except for the last one. How much? 3 kilogram. How much is the maximum amount? I'm not sure. But is it duplicate do it? Can I auto plumber activate? Spawn a duplicate in front. Def pumps and pipes. Activate auto plumber. What was that? Oh man, that is really bad. I do not want that to happen. Good. Deconstruct. Auto plumber we don't need. Good, but a duplicate should come here. And work. Def generator is on. Let's produce some power. Good. High melt risk, waiting for materials. Dum. Good bridge, pipe. Good. Is somebody coming? These guys. Can we force them to do it? We can. Let's say go ahead. Now they're gonna put some sand in. And they're gonna produce more glass. So what I read there in the Reddit is that you can have a clean glass tile. And that is the point of it. Good. We're gonna drop out the rest of the glass when we're finished. Right there. Good. Making the glass now. And it's coming. Meanwhile, the niobium thingy is just going. Producing... Oops, excuse me. Producing niobium. And... conveyor loader, is it really damaging? What is the temperature? Could be because I don't have any AIs getting damaged. Could be because I don't have any temp shift plates. Oh no, it's running. It's running over it as well. It's running over it. What if I were to redo this a little bit? Like so. Would that help? It's cooling down. Possibly. So when you build this up, it's always a good idea to have the steam chamber be 3 tiles high, because then you could put in temp shift plates in the middle of the room, which would also help. Good. Now, did we get some liquid? Again, not. How much is inside? 3 key, 2 key, 1 key. Just do it, man. Right. They probably weren't done doing it. Good. What is this high melt risk? This pipe is in danger of melting at the current temperature. Alright, that is fair. Good, the glass is coming, and we're gonna put this on normal priority again. Good, glass is going in. We are at 4 key here. 5 key there. How much is going in there? Is there 25 key going in? Doesn't tell me there. That's fine. 5 key seems to be the number. Yep. And now it's just going round it. And we can drop it out, so we get the glass for the Sandbox reactor. Good. Def generator is also overheating down here. Which is not part of the build really. But alright, so we're gonna get a proper niobium tamer going. Definitely. I mean, this is already the finished design. You just have now to shift over the different parts and do proper cooling, and then there's not a problem. This will overheat. We're already at 208 degrees Celsius. Need cooling here, need cooling there, I need to shift the heat here properly as well. Good, we're up to 230 degrees. Are we actually going up in temperature? Because, yeah, the cooling here, the 95 degrees hot water should definitely land on top of the conveyor loader. So yeah, we're gonna switch this design up because we need this design for when we want to go to survival, to our current survival playthrough, and tame the niobium volcano. And I think you can use the hot niobium to melt the walls of a rocket as well. I think that's also possible. And I wonder why everybody is doing it early on. This is clearly late game. You can mess around and heat up different thingies, but this is already hot enough, I think. 3,220 and steel, if we have it, melts at 2,426. So yeah, this is good for melting steel. So are we just gonna run it through the rocket, and then it's gonna be good? We have a contactless pump here, and we just have to reroute this there and put it into the rocket, and then we already have a wall melting machine. No need for anything else. So yeah, this is going fantastic. I wonder if we should, or if we could fix this actually by doing something like this. And temperature shift plates. This tile will be part of it, but that's alright. Utilities, temperature shift plate, diamond. See if we can get away with something else. But we're gonna bring diamond, right? Oh, let's not forget diamond in our survival playthrough. Yep. Good. Of course, that thing needs to stand on something. Build it. Good. Don't have power? I deconstructed everything. Good. Did I deconstruct the piping as well? No. Right. So maybe it's not going to overheat now. I'm just gonna experiment here. That thing is also overheating sometimes. Don't know what that is about. But we can brush in some water liquids. Let's do supercoolant. Liquid. Minus, oh, let's switch to 0 degrees here. 800 key is fine. Good, cooling down everything. Oh, including the coolant in here, which is at 15 degrees. Doesn't matter. Right, and we need to properly cool this down as well. Can we run this cooling loop? No. Next time we have to leave ourselves some space. Yeah, we have to think about this design. But let's do the glass here first. Good, the glass is gonna go out. Because we're done with this. Good, and we're done with that as well. Stop the madness. Now glass is dropping out, because we've got nowhere else to go. And here is now the moment of truth. What will happen if I deconstruct this? Good, instant deconstruct off, and tell a duplicate to do it. I press the Ctrl F4 again, so duplicates now will come and deconstruct this instead of the thing deconstructing itself instantly. And that is part of the debug mode. If you want the debug mode, in addition to the sandbox, which is a good idea for testing out stuff, then just in the main menu type in the play, and you're gonna get the debug mode. No need for editing files or anything. It's in the game. Good. Is somebody coming, please? Errands? No, they don't want to do it. Do it right now. And now the moment of truth. Come on. The idea is that the materials get shifted over somewhere and pop out. Can I see a progress bar? And it did not work. Is it because the pipe in the background? Let's instantly deconstruct this. And see if it works now. Insulated liquid pipe, deconstruct. Good. I mean, clearly. Glass, 30 key. Glass, 5 key. Granite. Where is the copper? Is the copper buried? I think it was buried here. Do I have to completely enclose this? I have no idea. Let's see if it works now. Control F4. And hydroponic farm deconstruct. Good. A duplicate is going to come and deconstruct this farm. There is nothing behind. The pipe is deconstructed. And I want the thing to pop out. Let's be sure. Let's see if this works. Good. I want everything to pop out. And the glass needs to stay there. I want this to be clean. Errands? Force them to do it. Here we go. Somebody is doing it. Come on, man. Pop out correctly. I want a clean glass tile here. Just does not work. So what is the buried object now? What is the buried object? Do I have to deconstruct from below then? Do not know. Let's do the instant again and dig. The copper is buried. What the hell? Good. Or bad rather. From below, maybe? Straight below, or... let's try from here. A ladder. Good. Control F4 and deconstruct. And force them to do it. Oh, and let's not forget. Control F4. Deconstruct. Good pipe. Good. Come on, push out. I want a clean tile. The copper needs to drop down somewhere. Possibly here. Nope, the copper stays there. Ah, this game. I read this on Reddit. That it's possible to have the copper push out and have a clean glass tile. It's not about the resource, it's just about the looks. I don't want to have a broken glass tile. Man, they said it's possible. He said it's possible. Maybe I can find it again in the Reddit. Oops. Gonna say a natural glass tile. Glass tile, easy to introduce. Yes. Rebuild the pipes after you solidify the glass. Huh? There go. Is to fill a section of pipe with magma, disconnect that section, extract pipe. Oh, extract pipe. That's what I have to do, yes. Not deconstruct the thingy. I have to extract the contents. And then it will be where? If I extract the contents here, it'll be on top. I don't know. Deconstruct instantly. Oh, that wasn't instant. So if I extract the contents, what will happen? Nobody is doing it? Oh, I cannot. I have to empty the storage here. Empty storage. Boop. Oh, in this buried object. Haha. Clean the floor. Good. Empty storage. Ah, I got it. Finally. Ah, that's how you do it. All right. All right. That is how you do it. Now, what if there was a radiant pipe in the background? Would it tell me something about a buried thingy? Let's empty the storage? No, it does not. That is genius. So you can put even the cooling in the background beforehand. Right. So let's build up this farm. Pop and pop and pop. Good. So in order to build up a farm like that, you would build 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Good. And then you have the hydroponic farm tiles. Power, food, hydroponic farm. Below. Right. And you leave these radiant pipes in the background so you can later on do anything you want. Would it not be a good idea to also run power wire through? For the future. Just putting some infrastructure in place. And maybe even automation. Put infrastructure in place in case you need it. Good. And then maybe gas pipes even as well. Radiant gas? Yeah. That is good. Now we're gonna put in the glass. Like so. Refinement. Plumbing refinement. Glass forge. If I can find it here, I should just search for it. But it is under here. Let's get it going. Oh, I did this there. Good. Glass forge. Say glass forever. Good. And cut this there. Right, so 5 key of glass are going to go in here. And then we're gonna get this going. We're gonna disable the instant. Because from now on, duplicates will do things. Glass, priority 9, errands, not allowed by schedule. Operating or supplying, priorities. Operating, let's have the operator do it. Good. And now we have to figure out a niobium tamer. Also, maybe we have to be careful about the glass freezing in the pipes when these are full. But it's gonna take a while, right? It's gonna take a good while. Also, material insulation is never gonna happen. But in a real playthrough, you have to babysit this probably. But I think this is how it looks. Gonna find out. Now, we're gonna say reveal and have it go like that. Good. We need a little bit of space. And what the hell? Getting spammed again. This sucks so bad. Good. So we're gonna deconstruct here everything using a delete. Filter destroy all. Get rid of this. Good. So we can build something here. It's maybe too much. Right. Gonna have another niobium tamer. Good. So the water needs to go. Good, doesn't matter. Now, a chamber. Right. With a piece of slime in there. Or not. Filter destroy, one, go. Now we're gonna fill this area with anything, it does not matter. Good. Is there different types of stuff here like no tomorrow? Am I brushing or filling? Should be filling. Good. So now we can delete this all. Oops, be careful there. There's the vacuum. There's the vacuum that I'm looking for. Good. Deconstruct. Instant. Right, and we're gonna fill this with a sample from here, which is a vacuum. Good. Now, it's gonna look approximately like that. But where goes what? Where? Maybe here the conveyor loader should be below the liquid vents from the pre-chiller. 3 tile up room there is perfect. Going to run the niobium through, of course. Niobium is initially very hot. So maybe the conveyor loader always will overheat, but now it looks quite fine. Good, but still, I want the coolant to be here, on top of the niobium. So we have instant heat exchange, but I don't know. What is the temperature here? 235? 211, yeah. Maybe the discrepancy then is high. And too high. Do not know. What if I were to run this like so? Maybe you should start making this in a square shape or a rectangle shape. Good. What do we need? This is overheating now, by the way. Can I instantly repair this? Yes, I can. Good. And here as well. Right. This pump will overheat pretty soon. We're gonna clean the floor as well. Good. What is this automation doing here? I don't need it. This automation is there for deleting heat, which is happening intermittently. But that should be happening all the time because I need the cooling, the pre-chilling. If I don't have the pre-chilling, I might be in trouble. No, I don't think so. This seems to be running all the time. Even if there is 2 intakes blocked, this is already good. Can you get away with 1 steam turbine? I really highly doubt it. Good, but we're done with the glass. Let's pour it out. Good, and have a duplicate go and do this. Control F4 for manual. Gonna say empty storage. Empty storage. Empty storage. Empty storage. And we're gonna find out if this works nicely now. If you look at the temperature, it's a bit warm, but it's only 5 key of that hot glass. It's gonna be alright. Now, errands. Tidying or supplying. Priorities. Tidying or supplying. Tidying should be everybody very high. Good. Is now somebody doing it? Definitely when they're done with their shift. Gonna see if that works. Save the game. I don't know. I'm so used to saving all the time. Good. What would be a good design? Well, we need the cooling loop to run through there. And that is a bit rough. What if the contactless pump was above here somehow? And we do not need the steam here. So we run this. Run the cooling loop. Around. And bridge on in again. I don't know. I don't know. And if I have the pre-cool on my right side, is also gonna cause some troubles. Because I need to run the loop, right? Good, but running the loop anywhere is not a problem. So I can build this up however I want. What would be the best? Then there is the question of where do I put the liquid reservoir? Right now it's in the front of everything. It's 14.5 and 15 is what we configured it to. So that is definitely correct. I need this machinery here, the door and the metal tiles surrounding it. So that is something I cannot mess with. Otherwise the rest can be moved to the left or to the right. So the drop outage, and now the liquid pump is overheating, of course. Let's instantly deconstruct. Good. Put it back in. Cool this time. And we have a problem now. Why is this not dropping? I probably need more naphtha. And overheat damage again. Yeah, we're gonna build this up different anyhow. Is this dormant? No. It's gonna overspill. It's gonna cause problems. This is gonna break. Also, it would be nice to have this power used. So it goes out this way currently. I do have enough room for power distribution in here as well. So power distribution. I have to have room below definitely. Now everything is overheating. The drip outage is pretty much perfect. This is how it needs to look like. Good. If we drip down here, then we grab it there. What could be the best design? Is nobody doing the glass here, by the way? Errands? Can you stop making glass? Errands? Oh, they're doing it. Good. And this is how it looks. Beautiful. Fantastic. So that's how you make a farm. With natural tiles. Without the natural tiles mod. Good. Now, the overlays are showing me they were ready for anything. Good. We got liquid, gas, power, and automation. Good. I wonder if we can put in background tiles. Let's try. Drywall. See if that works. Drywall in the background. Why drywall though? Deconstruct background buildings. Clear the floor. Would not be a temperature shift plate more reasonable? See if that works. Good. Somebody is going to do it. So what is inside here? Nothing much. I don't even have something to tell the rail to shut off, because the niobium is coming out at 53 degrees now. Maybe I should have something there. So this chamber also needs to be bigger. Good. And the most important thing is run it through the pre-chiller first before you run it through the chill chamber. Chill chamber must be accessible, must be big enough. So if I move the pre-chill to the right, might be reasonable. And the cooling must go then from the left, do its thing there. And how do we reach the pump then is the problem. If it looks like that, there's no problem, because we can shift this around a little bit, move the contactless pump to the left, put in more insulation, and then have the cooling loop run up and around. It's gonna bridge in, go, there's no problem. So that would work then. Good. Except these machines. Switch this out. These machines cannot be on top of the door system. That is the only problem there. So they're gonna be all the way to the left, just like that. Contactless pump as well. They're gonna be here. I think we can start with that part of the build. How much do we have to go to the left then? And how do we reach everything? Kind of want the pre-chiller there, but I cannot because of the pump. What if the pump was on the left? Cannot. Because the pump cannot be rotated. I want this accessible. Is that such a big deal, though? We can simply have a step in here. And then a ladder go down. What about the round and round? So I need enough space in this chamber. I need a 3x3 for a liquid reservoir and automation that stops the thingies going out. Right, then the two steam turbines need to be connected up to a power distribution down there, which is not a problem. Right, so starting chamber over here, I guess. Alright. So we need an insulated tile from obsidian to start it out with. Let's try and make this symmetric. We have to go from below here for some reason. Oh yeah, because of that thing. So we're not gonna make it level. Gonna build it up here somehow. Which will make it harder to paint it in. Good. The right side here is not used actually. Good. Middle tile 3. Upwards volcano. 1, 2, 3 volcano and pump. If the pump was up there. Oh man, this is a very high build. Barely hear the music. Alright. Good. We only need one more tile, right? Let's do 2. Da-da-dum. We're gonna start all the way to the right. This all is not needed. Yeah. Good. So we're starting with the pump. Contactless. That is where it goes. Good. That is where the contactless pump goes. That means we're going to drop down there. Are we going to bring wolframite? Can we get away with steel? Deconstruct? Oh. Can we get away with steel? Copy. Material steel. Pretty sure we can. Alright, then we also have to make sure that the stuff doesn't get pushed out. Gonna have our beloved obsidian tiles. Maybe one is enough, actually. Yeah, I think it is. This is then the steam chamber. Good, how far will it go? Dum, 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 dum. This is gonna drop out here, which we will signify by a temperature plate. Good. This is the room size. It's gonna drop down. It's gonna drop down all the way, probably. This might be the exact good size of it all. So let's close it off. Good. But it is going to drop down on something that conducts heat properly. Or is it? I don't think it is. It might be enough here, on the other hand. Steam touches the thing. And we do need something to grab through. Of course. Kind of want to drop it down where it conducts directly. And then it needs to go into the chamber, which is not a problem, I think. The room size here, we're gonna move it everything over to the left. Good. So the stuff lands here, and then heat transfer will happen here somewhere. Good. Now I need a radiant liquid pipe. Good. From steel, because that's what we'll bring. Is gonna go here. And then I don't know. Insulation from obsidian. Good, we're gonna say probably goes through here. But I wanted this to be straight down, which is not possible. What if we bridge it over the hot stuff? That is actually a good idea. Good. So run through here. Bridge over. Liquid pipe. Rotate. Doop. And then we're in. Good. And maybe we're gonna do a 4 thingy here. Have to go in. Will that work? Don't think this is a good idea, but it is absolutely needed. Need the heat here. I wonder if I can grab the heat directly from here. Should I do that? Wait. This was an obsidian tile and that one an obsidian tile. We would immediately transfer heat. That's not a good idea. So this has to be. Means it doesn't make much of a difference there. I have 2 of those. Good. But having this the chamber wall. Yeah, this is 750. Kind of don't want this to be the chamber wall. Let's deconstruct. Good. What if this was out of range and is the chamber wall? I think now we're getting somewhere. Good, but still the cooling loop is a problem. Can we do a double derp here? Don't think so. This tile needs to be cooled down. Could already start with that. Let's fill, or brush in rather, a tiny speck of naphtha. Good. It's gonna be 5 key. And the temperature is not important. It can be 77 even. Size 1, mass 5. Good. Right. Cooling loop and door. So door can be left, right, left, right. We definitely need a basin. Let's put in the basin. This is an absolute no-brainer. Good. Doesn't even need to be wide, does it now? So the volcano can be anywhere here. Let's put it there. Erupts in the 3.8 cycles. Rising pressure here. Doesn't matter, we're gonna put it there when we need it, not before. Idle, do we have a dormant one? Ah, this is good enough. Let's put it here. There. Good. So the volcano erupts and niobium spills out. Contactless pump is pumping it. Niobium drops down here. Instead of getting cooled down. Oh yeah. We have to fill this up with something. Because if this is water, I think we're gonna get into trouble. Need steam here. This temp shift plate is reacting with that. I wonder if the temp shift plates are reacting with each other. I want to fill this with steam, but I'm probably not gonna have it. Probably only gonna have a little bit of water, if anything. On that niobium planet, it's probably gonna have nothing. So I have to bring water as well. Good. Water, obsidian, diamond, steel, naphtha. That's what I'm gonna need there. At least. Dun, 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 dun. And we don't need supercoolant. Or do we? We're gonna try to get away with all the materials now. Let's try polluted water. Good. So since this is already clear what it's gonna be, we can build in everything. This is above the door system. So we are going to build in a liquid reservoir. We're gonna need some ore as well, probably. 400 steel wasting here. I don't think so. Good, let's put the copper. Put the copper in. Then the steam turbines. From copper. And here we're gonna have the exit. Good, we're gonna check for shipping temperature, conveyor rail, thermosensor. And then this is gonna be on or off depending. I don't see it. Here, conveyor shut off, alright. Good, we're gonna bring steel, that 100 steel we're gonna use. Right. Entering the build from... Ooh, yeah. From here. Good. Brush in 5 key naphtha. Good. And what we're gonna put inside of there, since we bring water, could be good. We bring water and polluted water. I don't want to play with polluted water there though. We will bring polluted water for the loop, but we have to consider we don't have too much there. Let's just do a layer of water. Let's say 100 key per tile. Gonna brush in a ton of water. We're gonna bring a ton of water. Good. This is gonna disperse. It's gonna be less than, but it's fine. Automation. Disconnect this up. The steel is fine. Power and power distribution, the door system. Right. What is my glass thingy doing? Nobody is... Oh, that's unreachable, isn't it? Good. I mean, pips need to be able to go here. So ladders is probably not a good idea. But doesn't matter. Is somebody doing it now? No, not by schedule, that's fine. Good, save the game. I don't know why this is a sandbox. Good, and that is how I want it to go. There's also an autosave happening. Door is going to be where? Below the chamber. I want to be able to reach everything there. This is also a little bit of work building it up. But what if I just leave a little bit of my... We're gonna get away with really not much. Hopefully. Just need 2 tiles to touch on the door. Put the door... I think this is actually how it needs to look. Because the autosweeper has to reach through. And we have to have heat exchange as well. So this is actually good. Except we're not going to have our drip. Our coolant drip over there. Are we going to bring something else? Metal wise. Oh, we could bring gold. Could bring gold. Gold melts at certain temperatures. But we're gonna have gold for the pre-chiller. Good. Pre-chiller, we need a double derp here though. That means the entrance is not great pine. I don't want to do 4 though. I want to have a block of insulation. Especially since obsidian is kind of rare. So what if we were to move this over 1 tile and have a ladder go down? I think that's the better call. Yep. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Actually, no. Gonna have a ladder go down into the entrance. Gonna have a speck of liquid here. And then a ladder? I don't know. It's looking wonkered out. Gonna do the filter destroy elements here. Plastic ladder. Just 1 spot. Oh, we can do a fire pole from copper. Good, so this is the entrance. Because I need the space there. Filter destroy elements. Brush in the naphtha. This is water. Let's just do the sample. Brush it in. I think this makes sense. Good. Then we're gonna have metal tiles, some gold. Man, oh man, we have to prepare really carefully when we go there. Good. Preheat sink. Oh, what am I doing? This is how it's looking, except filter destroy. Is there a shortcut? Left shift X. Ah, beautiful. Right, and then liquid valves from copper. Rotate. How is this going to look? We're gonna go from above. Mm-hmm. Good. I wonder if I should rotate this. Yeah. Build, rotate. So we have a little bit of a closer there going on. Good power, yes. The super power goes in there. Gonna have a 3-tile high up chamber here. Put it all in. We can close this off. And a door system and the cooling loop. Right. Cooling it down and then going in. Very straightforward. But what is going on there? Or we go around here. Why don't we do this? We can have a double derp, I'm sure. Good. The insulated liquid pipe is going in. Definitely coming from here. Or are we? I think yes. Going in. Going out. Oh, this looks clean. I like it. Good. Now I'm building up the cooling loop. We're coming from below, if I'm not mistaken. This thing is going in. Let's make sure the door is correct. Now, these metal tiles cannot be from gold. Gold will melt at the temperatures. Temperature is 600 degrees. So gold will not melt right away. But it's 1,000 only. This is too risky. Gonna have to use steel. Good. We're going to put the steel heat transfer. Can we put it here? To save even more space. This actually makes sense. Door. Dump. Good. And we must be able to grab through. It's dropping down here. So here we must grab through. Oof. This is definitely a close call build. This chamber is definitely not going to be accessible. Might be a good idea to build something in to bring liquids. Pollution, no. Water, yes. So we cannot connect this up to the cooling loop because the cooling loop is going to be polluted water. Going to bring water from somewhere. Probably below. Because this is close to everything else. Good. An auto sweeper from gold. Here is the only place where we can put it. So we gotta be careful there. This looks reasonable. Right. Absolutely. Jump. Yeah, this is fine. Good. Temperature shift plates though. Again, we're going to incorporate the insulated tile into the temperature shifting, just like we're doing up here. But it could be alright. Right. Good. And we only have 4 steel tiles for heat transfer. Good. We have to cool down the auto sweeper, but there's going to be an atmosphere here. External power. What we're going to do for a power source there? Good question. So the reason we're doing the glass stuff here. What's the problem? Entombed? Temp shift plate entombed. Yeah, so? Good. Pretty sure it's functional. And then we can deconstruct the rest. The reason we're doing this is we're also producing glass then. And that glass we're going to use for solar panels. And a Scheinbach reactor then could be infinite energy. And we do need a little bit of energy here. This is going to produce energy, sure. But how well? So glass is something we have to bring as well. Let's pretend we have solar. Good. Where's the edge of the map? This is huge. Is this gonna have meteor showers? I don't think so. Oh, this is base game as well. Alright. So we're gonna pretend we have solar power, solar panels, to possibly kickstart this. Let's put in 2 solar panels. Or 3. Connect them up. Oh, with what? Gold. Right. And power distribution we want to have as well. So they are going into power transformer. Good. Which is going to heat up here in space. There's a problem. Can put up some drywall. And some tiles. And brush in a liquid. Good. 100 degrees, what the hell? This dirt is hot. How come? This power transformer is already heating up. Good. Brush in some water. Good. Is a ton of water on top. Now we're submerged. Why? It's only 5 kilo naphtha there. So a ton of water does not work. Delete. Shift X. Elements. We're submerged again. Submerged still. No longer. Good. Brush in naphtha something. Good. Brush in water. So when are we going to submerge here? Brush in water, we're gonna say 20 key. Now there should be 20 key here. Yeah, this is good. Alright, but why was it so hot? Oh, because of the regolith. Oh, don't tell me we get meteor showers here. Right, doesn't matter. Let's do a little bit of less volume on the state of decay. As good as the music is. And then we're gonna have a little bit of a wire going here. For power distribution. Did I miss something? No. Maybe not run fully. Good. In the end, this is gonna go in here to kickstart things. Right, so gonna have a vent and some plumbing. We're gonna pump in liquid from here and put it there. Good. This all actually just leave it for now. Deconstruct. Copy. Pump is going to be from copper ore. Right, and there's going to be a lot of water here. 40 degrees, it does not matter. Let's do a ton of water. Here, here, here. Good, all the water that we can get. And now we have to burn 400 steel for here. Liquid vent, steel in, insulate liquid pipe, obsidian. Good, and then we can do a normal liquid pipe. I don't know what we're gonna bring, so stick with that. Power is coming here initially, so let's connect this up. But before we do, oh, we could put it in a switch. So yeah, maybe ore. Bringing ore is also important. Right, switch off. Connect this. Good. Is there max power 1000? Current load, potential load. There is no load. Energy, potential power consumed, maximum safe voltage, power stored, nothing. No generators, no consumers. No power consumers. So as soon as I flip the switch, the pump will pump. Will be a power consumer. And let's suppress. It's all working nicely. And then we're gonna have water inside of there. Good. We also need water inside of here though. Don't we? Let's build it close. Good. This all is going to be an atmosphere. But the Niobium planetoid will probably not have an atmosphere. Maybe we have to artificially bring one. So we're bringing a lot of polluted water, so polluted oxygen might be an idea. But since we're bringing the water, maybe just an electrolyzer here. Oh, we have to bring a lot of water to make this work. 4 working there. A quick electrolyzer setup. How do I reach it though? Here on the left then. At the edge of it. Good. Gonna be an airflow tower. This is a bit crazy. We don't need this all to test, but I wanna really put the build in as it's gonna look when I go there actually. Alright. So we're gonna brush in a little bit of crude oil, which we're always gonna bring. Crude oil, 100 key. Temperature is not important. Good. And then something on top. After. Let's do the helper tile. This helper tile is not needed. This is auto vacuum. But this is how it's gonna look. Right. Brush it in, let's not forget. The drop off. How far will the drop off go? Like so. Hopefully everything will be clean. But it's alright, let's brush in some petroleum. 1 key is enough. Petroleum. Temperature 27. What? 1 key only. Right. Did not spill over here, but it will. It will possibly. Good, and then gonna have the automation here. Well, let's put it in auction electrolyzer from this material, copper ore. Whatever ore we're gonna bring, we're probably gonna bring cobalt because we have a lot of this stuff. And the pioneers currently are on the planetoid, so might as well take the resources that we have there. Good. Automation. I always put the signal switch here, so we have room for a hauling point on top of it should something happen, but should not be the case. Now pump all the water in, and we're going to brush in a little bit of hydrogen to start things off. But isn't that cheating? Yeah, it is. Good. Power comes directly from there. Kickstart things. And then go into distribution. Good. This is off. Empty pipe. Not ready to go. What's going on here? Everything alright? Good. These need to be configured. 1 key, copy settings. They're instantly configured because I have the Control 4 pressed. You can see with the orange activate button. So everything is instantly done or without the need for duplicate labor. Good. There's no errand. It would give me an errand and say unreachable, but it does not, so we're configured. Now, water comes from the steam turbines here and goes into the pre-chill, and then drops down. Good, what do we have here? Steel liquid vents. Doesn't need to be steel. Here, better use steel, but let's be stingy. We're gonna use copper ore. Right. And this should be definitely the edge of the build, but we have to be able to enter as well. So why not enter here? Why not enter here? Good. Naphtha, we're gonna sample it and brush it in. Dum, 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 dum. So we did. That sucketh now. This needs to be all the way to the left, actually. This needs to be all the way to the left. We want the auction to go everywhere. Yeah. Good, let's move it over. It's going to be alright. Dum, dum, dum. elements, please. Good. Oof. Sample. And brush. Did we pause? You can. Sample on brush. Put the thing in. Automation. Switch. Turn it off. Good. Water goes. And have the carbon dioxide drop off. That is needed. 1, 2, 3. And here. Shift X elements. Oops, what am I doing? Good. Is this the drop off or is it one more? Because last time I needed one more. But that was probably because of the deodorizers there. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. We're going to deconstruct some of this. Good. Wiring. Deconstruct. Sweep the floor. Right. So that thing is ready to go. Duplicants can work here. Close off the room. Come in from there. Build it all up. Looks actually good. Now what is the piping here doing? We're going in and we're going in. Cooling loop is going around here. Probably not needed. We need radiant pipes, but we're going to use gold. Here. And then we're going to do our standard insulated pipes from obsidian. Good. Gonna bring a lot of obsidian. Hopefully we have that. But I think we do. If not, we're gonna ship it over from the main planetoid. But yeah. Then we have to do a trip back. But maybe we have to do that anyhow. Alright. Good, so we're pumping in water. This thing is gonna erupt. Yeah, let's do the obsidian pipes here now. Good. That volcano is over here, which means we have a little bit of room. Good. Easy peasy. Genius, I like it. Good. So the cooling loop is gonna run through the floor, and through the floor only. We don't have the luxury here of filling this completely up with hydrogen. Gonna go cheap, cheap, cheap. This needs power, but this is gonna be connected to the distribution. Right, should we put in the distribution now? Possibly. Possibly, because this is also going to be a power source. The door is going to open when the temperature here reaches a certain... Is that really the case? Yeah. If we go below. Otherwise, this is going to be very hot. So we're just going to take enough to keep this running. On the other hand, will that not overheat then? Need some sort of automation. Delete heat. This water needs to run constantly, yes or no? I opt no. Even if this is 200 degrees in here, it's not gonna be a big deal. Good. We're out of music. Let's listen to the Darkest Dungeon. Good. Alright, so 2 automations then. One for the door and one for the steam turbines. From gold? No, everything inside here needs to be steel. The liquid vent's not. 200 degrees if we run the niobium. If we run the niobium through here, might be a bit dangerous. Let's still do gold. Gonna get away, but automation doesn't need much resource. Let's do steel. That's fine, right? Right. Here definitely. Where we're gonna take the temperature of the steam room? Possibly not over here. What the heck? Am I doing? The liquid vent to fill up everything. It's probably better there. Good. Deconstruct. Or destroy. And destroy. Others for buildings. Good. It's definitely gonna be the loader here from steel, so put that in already. No, we meant to do the automation. And we meant to take the temperature. We can take it right there. Just a bit dumb. Tell you what. We're going to take the temperature in the middle of the room. Thermosensor. We have all the space that we need, so why not? One is going to take the temperature of the room for the door, and one is going to take the temperature of the room for the steam turbines. Good. Now we're going to switch to gold over here. Good. I'm going to say steam turbines are going to run if the temperature is above 130 degrees Celsius. Otherwise, no. Good. Power distribution needs to go in here. Atmosphere is there. Cooling loop for that. Let's not forget something very important. And that is, this needs to be a vacuum. Sweep the floor. Clear the floor everywhere. Sample some of this. And brush it in. Good. Now, duplicants can come here, but they should not. Good. Is a vacuum. This is all good. They're gonna come here to build the pump and everything. Plumbing. Liquid pump. Can be from copper. Put it there. And then is gonna pump. Is gonna check the liquid. And if it's niobium, is gonna drop down. Otherwise, is gonna drop down. But the vents, are the vents heating up? They are. Vents are actually heating up. And this is a steel vent. Which means there we have a problem in the making. Can we do a niobium? Thermium? Niobium, yes, we could. So we will have to go there through the hot niobium with a duplicant and work on that. Oh. Not a fan. So what if instead then we make the entrance somewhere else? Shift destroy all. Make the entrance up there somehow. Like for example here. Good. We're gonna get an obsidian ladder in. Here. And oof, this is a bit rough because I want two thingies here. But I can. Everything here is reachable. I just cannot drop down is the problem. So if need be, we're gonna build a ladder here and then we can reach everything, but hopefully not. Or, since this is the edge of it, we could make this one tile up high, go around and build it from there. Shift destroy all. Enter. Yeah. Absolutely. So where's the ladder? Here, obsidian. Good. This is all a vacuum. Let's pretend we go there. Shift deconstruct this all. We're going around the build. Like so. Entering here, we're gonna sample some of that. Brush it in. Good. Typicals must be able to reach. That is then a bit safer. Good. I'm gonna have to do a screenshot of this. And then put it up when I actually go there in survival. Now, this door is open when the temperature here is below 200 degrees Celsius. Or above 200 degrees Celsius. Then we're not going to exchange heat any longer. I don't know. We will have to fiddle with this probably. Good. So that will just leave us with a stable temperature, which is exactly what we want. Hopefully that works. Good. So what else do we need? We need the cooling loop and the aqua tuner. And the loader, let's not forget. And running the rails through. Good. Cooling loop and aqua tuner. Oh, and power distribution. Power distribution here seems to be a room. Aqua tuner over here maybe. To keep this all, or there. Does it matter? And these things are in the middle. So I think aqua tuner here is fine. Yeah, we're gonna go out there. Oh, what about the automation wire? Utilities. Aqua tuner is gonna be on top. Cannot. Aqua tuner over here, getting cooled down by everything. Water coming in, going out. Here, power distribution. So yeah, smack in the middle, probably not a good idea for the thermosensors. If I want room for something. Sucking in steam here. Let's do it like that then. Good, destroy all. Right. Automation wire deconstruct and clear the floor. Doesn't clear the floor. Filter destroy elements. Fat Cat says, optional included, go ahead, test that theory. Yes, I'm doing this. I'm testing the theory. And looks like it's not included. This is a vacuum. And we're gonna have to bring our own oxygen. Which we're gonna do in form of water. So we have a big shopping list. Fat Cat says, I have to go into the office, so I'm out of here. Have a nice day. Have a nice day as well, Fat Cat. Thanks for chiming in. Gonna see you next time. Have a good day at the office. Maybe you're gonna listen to me there in the office. Don't get distracted. I'm sure you gotta do some work there. Now, this steam turbine is not connected to anything, but the automation wire is out of the way. Can I get this? Can I clean this? Somehow not. Clear the floor. Now it works. Put the steel door back in again. Good. Are we going to power this? I don't think so. Suppress. Alright. Now we have room for everything. Good. Loader. Thermal aquatuner. Power distribution. Would it not make sense to have something here get cooled down immediately? But that is the thing now, is it? If this was near the loader, we would have to build up everything completely different. But in the end, it probably does not matter. Utilities. Temp shift plate, diamond. Like so. Oh, can we not immediately grab this? No, it doesn't matter. The steam is good enough. Transfer heat. And we're one tile off. So since we have this as a temperature exchange, might as well connect it directly. Sure, why not? This looks better as well. It's a lot of diamond we have to bring, but that's fine. Good, this is in. That means the loader goes here. And the aquatuner goes there as well. So loader, immediately niobium goes out. Oh, this is a lot of heat exchange for this insulated tile. And it's gonna exchange with the environment here. But it's insulated, right? So no need for alarm. Good. Thing is going. Right, we have a little bit of room here. Can make it all the way to the left, or as much to the left as possible. Deleting the heat from here first, which is good. It doesn't matter. I'm always worried about where is the heat. Here the heat is 200 degrees, and here the heat is 230 degrees. It's a 30 degrees difference. I don't have to worry about it, I'm sure. Good. Ventilation, plumbing. Let's do power now. Smart battery. And there is where my steel goes. Where we're gonna put the power distribution. We do have the room over here. Just gonna do it middle-ish. It's fine. Power shut off. Now this is a different question. Since the hot niobium is coming through, copper might not be a good idea, and we don't have anything else when we go there. I mean cobalt. When is cobalt gonna melt? Let's check it out. 1400. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Overheat temperature here. 270 is good. Right, power distribution here completely. Good. Let's build it in. Conductive wire from gold. We go like so. Like always. And then we're gonna connect everything up. Oh yeah. And of course, a power transformer. And that is why we left the room. Oof, this is... We could move this all over to the left. Pretty much. I think I will deconstruct all, because this is power distribution. Destroy all. This is power distribution. Can be there. Good. Power shut off. We're not bringing anything, right? No. Gonna put it right there. Here is nothing. Good, we're gonna put it at... What am I doing? Like so. This one is not needed. Good. Temperature plates in the background again. Battery. Smart battery from steel, of course. Conductive wire. Can get away with gold, I'm sure. I hope. Good. Put that in. Like so, like always. Good. We have to connect this up to that, for example. And we have to connect it up as well to the thermal aqua tuner. And that will bridge over. Can I make this without bridging it over? Power distribution, power transformer. If I run this, no. It's not really a big deal, I hope. Think. Good. These are going to bridge over. Conductive wire bridge. Into a large power transformer. And that is prone to overheating, so I'm going to make it from steel. Good. Connect it up. Now we're going into the spine. Like so. Connecting up here, connecting up there. Connect up to the spine. Right, automation. Also from gold. We have it from steel here, but that is the scary part. Whether niobium runs through, but we're gonna run through here, right? First, and it's gonna cool off, hopefully. On the other hand, automation could be... Let's try gold, is on the left side. OR gate, gold, rotate. Coming in from below, that means the left battery is responsible for controlling the setup. Put it in. Good. Automation wire. From gold. Battery says no here. Battery says yes there. Good. Easy peasy. Left one is controller. Right one is suppressed. Good. We don't have any power coming in. Why? Is it nighttime? No power consumers. Generator idle. Oh, this broke. This broke. Power thingy. Yeah, we gotta do something about that. Batteries are not charging. Why? 1. Current wattage is 0. Generator idle because it's nighttime. Alright. But during the daytime this will charge up. And then we have something there power-wise. Good. Conveyor shut off. No power. That's fine. We're gonna say conveyor thermosensor if we're... There we can put in anything. If we're below 37 degrees, gonna send it out. Otherwise, no. Good. Now the thermal aqua tuner and the loader. Good. Thermal aqua tuner over here, loader over there. Can I have the loader be horizontal? And what's the point? It goes like so. Going around. We're heating up the thing. I want to avoid heating it up. Let's put it vertical. Right. And then the aqua tuner goes here. We have 3 spots left. Good. It needs power. We have power distribution here. Let's run it. Good. From gold, of course. And run it through and connect up that. What about the pump? It has power. It pumped up the naphtha. It immediately pumped up the naphtha. Good, we don't have a cooling loop running right now, so... But we have to build this in, so why not build it in? As soon as I build the vent, is gonna be bad. So... Instead, we're gonna say liquid pipe element sensor. From gold. No, this is gonna... this is fine. And then liquid vent. And once we have the niobium, we're gonna build it from niobium. We cannot forget about that. But let's build it up. Good. And here is never gonna be hot. This is just for naphtha. So there we can have the anything really. So the blue one. Good. Here we're gonna say open up. Automation wire from here. I'm not so sure now if the automation wire will melt. Let's do niobium. Good. And we're gonna say a liquid, a niobium, open up. Otherwise, close down. Good. Is this already working? It should. Good, we're not running. Pump not liquid, pipe blocked. Pipe blocked. 5 key naphtha is not going out. Is the direction not clear? Weird. Disabled by automation grid, of course. So run. Don't tell me I have to give it a direction again. Means no big deal. Just takes a while then. Let's see if that is really the case. No, it's not. Something fishy is happening here. I don't understand why it's not pumping. Naphtha is in. Naphtha should go. Let's save and reload. Because I want the graphical indication here. Because that always glitches out. The vent is disabled, so it should be shut off. And the graphical indication says it's open. I don't think it has anything to do with the... with functionality. It's just a graphical glitch. But alright. Then we have the indication. And the naphtha is running. Good, and it's gonna drop out. It's gonna get pumped again. Now I wonder what happens if I don't have the direction in. But this is actually nice. What I could do is put in a valve here as well. Pump valve. Rotate. Sandbox is on, please. Insta-build is on, please. Good. Any material is fine. Let's do cobalt. We're going to bring that. And we're going to configure this to Control F4. Going to configure this to how many G? 100 G, and we're going to see if this will break the naphtha. It should not. But the pump should always pump now. Or should pump a lot. Good. Pumps a lot. And then pumps a lot. That is the knight there of the Arthur's table. But alright, this is gonna pump and is gonna overheat as well. But no problem. We're gonna cool down the space, the naphtha there. And the naphtha then can cool down the pump. Good. Let's just let it go all the time. It's gonna run from solar as of now. And no conveyor receptacle filter. Gonna say niobium. We're gonna wait on that. Good, and now the expensive part. And that is running a steel conveyor rail. Does it have to be steel? What if this was something else? Niobium is very hot when it comes here. 1400 degrees or so. Let's do steel in the beginning, in the first 3 tiles. Good, run. Or run like so, or... Run like so. Sure. Why not? And then we're gonna zip through. And hopefully here we're gonna be cool already. I don't know if we're gonna be cool here already. But let's try. Do the rest from cobalt. Because that is what we really have a lot of. Good, and this is working out perfectly. And then we're gonna run through the pre-chiller. And now we're in the wrong way around. It's not a problem. Gonna run through here and back in. Good, and out there. That is straightforward. Right, let's fill up everything with some water. Fill up water here, fill up water there. Good, but heat exchange here we cannot have. So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna shift destroy everything here. And then this is looking like it's supposed to look. Oh man, let's save the game. Good. In order to start things off, we're just gonna pump water. Let's pump it. Oh man, did I forget something? The aqua tuna and the cooling loop. The aqua tuna and the cooling loop. But it's fine, let's pump the water. is alright. Get some water here, get some water in there. Getting an atmosphere in is not a problem. Heat exchange here is actually a problem, so sample that and brush it in. Gonna have a vacuum lock there. Heat exchange here is not a problem. Heat exchange there, this should be a vacuum at all times. So no problem. Good, now for the aqua tuner and its cooling loop. Right, cooling loop is starting here. We're going to have a radiant pipe from gold. And it's going to go out here. And it's going into the aqua tuner somewhere else down there. Is extremely straightforward. Is there anything else I need to consider? When it comes out the aqua tuner, it goes here. That is clear. Good. Cool down everything there. And then we're going to go back to the installation. Going into the aqua tuner there. And then out. Right, utilities. Aqua tuner. From steel. It's not allowed to overheat. Good. Then plumbing automation. Liquid pipe, a thermosensor here. From gold. Gonna be cheap, cheap, cheap. And this is steel over here because we're very close to the fresh hot niobium, which hopefully instantly cool down to non-meltable temperatures. Mass Wizard 01 says, yo, Mass Wizard. Thank you for chiming in. You're gonna get a duplicate, but this is the learning. It's not a survival colony. I'm just preparing for my survival colony. I want to build a niobium tamer like I did here, but I want to make it a little bit streamlined and consider all the cooling that is needed and all the cheap materials that I'm going to use, because I'm not going to be able to bring too much. I'm going to bring limitless gold and limitless cobalt, but otherwise maybe 10 tons of steel maximum, so that's why I have this little bit of a heatsink here only. And we're going to bring water, and we're going to bring polluted water for the cooling. So I'm just going to try if that works. It should work. 2 steam turbines deleting heat, 1 thermal aqua tuner, keeping them cool. I think it might work out very well. Now, you're going to get Nicola. I'm going to name them. Mass Wizard 01. There we go. Everybody is very happy here in this test colony. In the sandbox thingy with the debug mode on. Good, now we got some water coming in here. Just need a little bit of oxygen and atmosphere for the duplicates to work. So water we're gonna bring. Oil we're gonna bring, a little bit of petroleum. A little bit of naphtha. And this is actually how it's gonna look, I think. Good, we're gonna need niobium here. We're probably gonna have to bring tons and tons of water. Yeah. That is kind of difficult. Fresh water, we don't have too much in survival. We might have to boil it up first. Don't know. Because polluted water, we have even artificial geysers. But alright, the liquid pipe thermosensor is not connected. Why? Automation, gold. Put it in. And then that thing can run. Good. The rest of the cooling loop. We're going to say overflow is going out. And into here. With a bridge. Connect this up simply like so. Liquid bridge, obsidian. Should be easy peasy. In order to fill this up with the coolant, we're just going to pump in some And we can use any pipe here. But doesn't matter, let's just substitute for the time being. Gonna pump it in from here somewhere. Good. Building a pump. Oops, this insulated liquid pipe not needed. Sticking out, clear the floor. Alright, we have power distribution. Is already functional, so let's use that gold that we're gonna bring. Connect it up, is gonna pump, but there's no liquid. We're gonna pour out some pollution. Polluted water. Which sucketh much. Is there a different solution? I don't think there is actually. But we could do something like that. And deconstruct buildings. Clear the floor. Right. And then have our naphtha sampled and brushed in. And we're going to bring the polluted water from the bottles from inside the rocket and put them here and then spill them out. I'm going to simulate this by brushing in some polluted water. Polluted water. Liquid. Gonna say a ton of this stuff. And degrees not important. Good. So now we're filling up the cooling loop. And the cooling loop is already going to fire. Except we don't have power, but that is easily rectified. Good. So we're cooling the pollution down. To which degrees? By the way, Mass1, if you have any questions about the game, happy to answer. I did a playthrough, and it was on the highest difficulty settings, on the beta planetoid, and we did an all achievement run without any care packages. So if you have any questions, I probably can help you out. Probably. Good. Unless you're a player. Unless you're a pro player. Just trying to find out what is going on here. Now, we don't have any power anymore. This is a brownout. But that's fine. It is almost nighttime. These things are done with their wattage. How much wattage is this? 200 wattage is also good. Should be going. We can turn this on now. Oops. And run it. Water should be slashing back and forth, back and forth. Nope. Because we did not have the environment there. That is good to know for the future. That is a good test. No problem. We can turn this off. And delete this hydrogen. Or delete this oxygen. Or delete this hydrogen. What is the safest bet? Well, I do want to delete definitely the oxygen here and have the hydrogen in there. What if I were to... no. Duplicants can come and have a helper tile going on here. Let's simulate this. Now we have hydrogen there, and that is the best outcome. Because then we have hydrogen in here. And now we can run it again. Oops. And then the water will slosh back and forth. The petroleum will slosh back and forth. And we're gonna have the gases separate themselves. But we don't have power. Why? What is going on? Power distribution is off, and we're also going to cut this. Cut this now. Off here, and just keep it in like so. Also have this going. Right. So it's there, deconstruct those. and have a straight power from here. Conductive wire bridge. Good. Rotate and put it in. Fantastic. Still no power. Because it's early morning, maybe. 36, 37, 39. Feels like it immediately gets wrecked. But no, the battery is charging up. It's fine. And then we have power distribution. I'm gonna see if this works. We need an atmosphere for the duplicants. And we need an atmosphere to cool down this auto sweeper there. Helping out with the cooling is probably not needed. If it sits in an atmosphere, it's gonna be alright. Good. Now this is all going. Water again. This is just a ton of water. So we should be having... Or is this more? I don't know. We should not be having too much water in here, which is a shame. There needs to be really a lot of water in there. And I'm going to find out if the niobium that's going to get grabbed here is going to exchange heat with a steel mesh tile and the temperature plate, and then this temperature plate, and then that temperature plate. Because that might not be the case, and then we're in trouble. Very much. If this was steam here, then we could close the door and heat up this water into steam as well to prime the system, and that might be what we have to do. Let's run this for a while. Cooling loop is definitely filled up. It's also stuck up a bit because we're zippering in from here. So once this is done, it's done. Let's cut it. Pretend it's done. Good. And then the cooling loop can run and cool down this water to... What's the magic number here again? -6? Possibly. Possibly -6. Water is running. Let's see. -20 degrees, we're freezing. So -6, yes, because this is cooling down 14 degrees. Good. Overload damage. How's that happening? Do I have the instant build knot? I do. It's not wanting to build here instantly. It's not wanting to build. Let's deconstruct them. Instantly. Build this. Good. And there as well. Didn't want to overbuild there. That's alright. Because we should not have overload damage. Now, what's this? Is this broken? Still have a vacuum. And it did not like it. It wants the oxygen here. It definitely wants the oxygen. How to set this up in a vacuum? Good question. How am I gonna set this up in a vacuum? Well, if I delete this and I delete the hydrogen instead of the oxygen, then I can release the oxygen. Good. Like so. And then, we're running too soon. But it's fine. So that is how I have to do it. Definitely needs to be oxygen there, otherwise it's gonna be bad. Alright, so the rest of the water here is going to create an atmosphere. This water is empty now, and this is the water we're working with. 100 key per tile is not much, but we can bring more, I guess. So I kind of want to see what happens if niobium pours out here now. Is there one erupting? Erupts in 2 cycles, and then it's going to be idle for a cycle again. Erupts in 14. Let's shift destroy some of these and make them again. Spawn niobium volcano. This one's erupting, this one's erupting. Good, so hold on. This is idle too long. Let's destroy it. Which one's erupting? You are erupting, it's analyzed instantly. Rising pressure erupting in 1.5. What about you? Erupting in 1. What about you? 0.4. Good. 0.4. Let's teleport you here. You're going to erupt before the pump overheats. Actually, the cooling loop is already running, so it's not going to overheat. So what I want to see now is if the niobium, which drops down here, is... that should work actually. Because it's gonna chunk without overheating everything. The temp shift plate has enough mass to deal with 10 key of niobium. This should just work. Let's save the game. Good. Resume. 0.3 cycles. Let's hurry it up. Yeah, we're lacking power, but we're gonna get power. This is good oxygen for the duplicants. Nice. Intermittent brownouts because we're running off solar. And just 3 solar panels. Should be good enough. 300 something. Good. We might also overheat. Overload here. Because max wattage is 350. And 3 times 350 is over 1,000. Wait, no, we have the conductive. It's gonna be fine. Power transformer, yeah. It's alright. Good. Erupting in 40 seconds. Save the game? I don't know. This is a sandbox. But maybe I want to change up the amount of water in here. Good. Let's go back to the normal speed when we're erupting. See what happens. We don't have power for the pump because it's nighttime. But that is alright. It's going to take a good while until this is all full of niobium. Rock gas. What happened? There must have been a piece of gunk here. There probably was a piece of gunk. That's why I saved the game. I don't want to clean it up. We're going to quickly load it up and see if we left a piece of gunk. Rock gas. No, it's flaking, isn't it? It's flaking is what it is. Damn it. So usually the volcano sits on something that does not flake. So that is why. Good. So let's shift destroy everything here. Oops. Sandbox, shift X. Is this too much? What was that, by the way? Oh, I know what it was. My cooling loop. I destroyed my cooling loop. Do I need a bridge? I don't think I even need a bridge here. But I want a bridge. Because I don't want anything to touch the niobium. Let's bridge it. 1, 2, 3. Good. Spawn. We're gonna say neutronium. Doesn't work. Insulation. Doesn't work. No problem. We're going to have a... Oops. Oh, come on. Natural tile of insulation. Just probably all the way down. Insulation or viscogel insulation. Good. Insulation properties. Thermal conductivity 0. Good. And save the game. Right. Now, no flaking will occur. And instead, niobium will touch the insulated tile by spilling over from the blade. Good. 2 seconds. And woof. Overpressure? What? No. No overpressure. Good. Rock gas again. How? There is magma here now because, of course, overheating. Alright, no problem. No, really, it's no problem. Going to use obsidian, which will not flake. Good, but then I have to do something else. Because it's not a heat insulator obsidian. Oh no, I don't want to build this up completely different. Good, but what is not needed? Deconstruct? Oh no, again destroy elements only. Destroy elements only. Gonna do some insulation again. For the 4 here. Gonna pretend it's 4 tiles insulation, but that does not help me. Does not help me yet. We don't want to have heat exchange here happening. But we don't want flaking to happen either. So it must sit in obsidian tiles. It must be insulated. Is that even possible? This insulated tile here will flake. This insulated tile will probably flake. Can I say you have a different temperature? I doubt it. Now we're also gonna suck the heat from here, which will cool off. The liquid niobium is not good. Will this be sufficient? I do not know. Let's save the game. Resume. Damn. So we have to build the basin up a little bit higher, like 1 tile. And then hope that obsidian will not transfer heat too much to an insulated tile. No. This is weird because here it's of course working. Or it has been working. This is crazy. Rock gas. Maybe something else is happening. Let's be very mindful what is happening. Maybe we have trouble with the pipes. But I doubt it. And we're also touching on here. This is insulated tiles. I bet you if the insulated tiles are all made from insulation, we're not going to have that problem. What if we collect the stuff beforehand? Then we probably have hot rock gas again. Insulated tiles from obsidian? I don't know. Let's save this game. Why is obsidian not good enough? And why is obsidian flake and rock gas? So many questions. Good. In 10 seconds, we're gonna erupt. We're gonna see where the flaking happens. 3, 2, 1. Alright. So we have hot niobium here. 3200 degrees. Touching this insulated tile. So far no problem. Touching the obsidian tile, immediately solidifying. And boom, we have rock gas. And the bridge is gone. And we cannot have a bridge here. The bridge gets wrecked. Alright. That should not be a problem. You just have to run the cooling loop convoluted away from everything. No. So the obsidian pipe is getting wrecked. Is the problem. The insulated tiles are not a problem. But the obsidian pipe bridge is immediately getting destroyed. Good, let's deconstruct. Or we have to do a sandbox again. Destroy all. Destroy all. And we probably cannot build anything here anyhow. Destroy all here. Destroy this. Gonna keep it as probable as possible. It's gonna look like this. We have insulation here, or neutronium. And then this is gonna spill. And the cooling loop has to run a different way. Power we need, of course. But yeah, the cooling loop. Don't tell me it has to run through the chamber. It has to run through the chamber. Good. Or bad rather, but what can you do? Like this then is the only way. Good. Now we're gonna erupt and we're not gonna destroy a bridge again. Here we're not going because we don't have power. That is fair. Everything here is getting cooled down. And there we go. So scared. There we go. Niobium is getting collected. It's perfectly safe. It's fantastically safe. We need a little bit of power, but now it's nighttime. So we don't have the power. If this swaps over is also going to be a problem. It already swaps over. Let's have death power here for the moment. Power. Because we're not going to start this up. We don't have power. Good, we're pumping. Niobium's dropping down, instantly getting cooled down. So this is the first drop of niobium. 6 key only. 2412 degrees hot. What did it do to the temperature plate? Practically nothing. What did it do to the mesh tile steel? Nothing. Huh? So the temperature plate just took 6 degrees out of this niobium. 1 degree per kilo. Because it's, of course, has a mass of 800 key. Alright, so that is good then. Whoosh! Now we're sitting inside of the water. And the water somehow is not flashing. And that is because this tile needs to be metal. This tile here is not enough. It needs to sit on a metal tile. Good, let's insta destroy elements. Put in the metal tile instead. And close this off heat-wise. Now we're exchanging heat with a metal tile really fast. And here should be coming another niobium. There we go. Whoosh is even more now. Whoosh, metal tile is heating up like crazy. Water is taking its sweet time to heat up. So the temperature plate in the middle is not doing anything. But the temperature plate here now, the top one, is at 100 degrees Celsius. Mesh tile from steel also heating up. Niobium is heavy. So we're currently not spilling over just yet. I need that steam. Or do I? It's 2 tons per tile. And if it becomes more, that would mean gotta be in trouble. Does become more. Is this idle sometime? If it becomes more, it just means we have to move the niobium volcano to the left, which is not possible. We have to move the design, everything to the right when we find the niobium volcano, and have the blade be very long. Very long and hard. This niobium blade has to be. So we have a little bit of time before this goes idle. Emitting niobium. How much is this going to emit? It doesn't tell me. Next dormancy 5 cycles. Good. What is the water temperature? Man, it's taking forever. Would it be better if the temp shift plate was touching on here? The tile is heating up like crazy. Gonna be alright. 2.5 tons. We're idle. Good. So that works nicely. So what we could do is take this hot niobium already, but we don't wanna. We want steam here first. Good. This is nice. Water is at 50 degrees, so it's taking a bit long. So if we did not have the depth generator, then we would be wrecked. Because we got a meteor shower now. But it's just ice. Let's check it out actually. Lila is having meteor showers. Copper, ice, and slimy. So that will also damage. Copper will damage. Ice and slimy will not, but copper will damage, I'm sure. Good, so we can get rid of this. But the niobium planetoid hopefully will have no meteor showers. If it has meteor showers, then it's gonna complicate things a ton. Oh man, this is difficult. But alright, what is the water temperature? Almost 60 degrees. It's going to take a good while. So now we're pretending that the niobium planetoid does not have meteor showers. But I think the build might be solid. And the 300 degrees here will not melt anything. We have to not even do these conveyor rails of steel. Unless we instantly take this out. What if this metal tile here was a metal pressure plate? Automation weight plate from steel. Let's try. Destroy elements instantly. Pressure plate steel. Good. Gold automation. Water automation wire from gold. That is going to connect up to the auto hauler. Right. We have power again. Why is this so slow? The generator. Oh, because it's 1,000 only. Power transformer deconstruct. Let's do a large one. It's not an accurate simulation of what is going to happen, but I think it's going to be good enough. So we have power all the time. This says go because we're above. How much niobium is here? Let's say 500 key. Above 500 keys, send a green signal. I'm gonna say here niobium is going to be a raw metal. Metal ore. No, refined metal. Raw mineral. Rare resource. There's a rare resource. Good. This thing is gonna grab some and is immediately dropping it down. This doesn't work. Oh, the weight plate. It must send a green signal a bit longer. And then it's not guaranteed it's gonna drop it down. Or not. Yeah, let's forget about that. Timer sensor is probably the better choice. Buildings. Goodbye. Automation wire. Power-wise automation. Goodbye. And the metal tile from steel again. Which needs to reheat. That experiment cost me a little bit, but that's fine. Timer sensor. Utilities, automation. Timer sensor from gold. Good. We're gonna say 2 seconds every 100 seconds. Reset. Oh no, this is too much now. It took everything. Took everything. What is the temperature of the niobium on the rail? 100 degrees. It's cooling down nicely. Yep. But let's say green 0. Oh, what happened here? The steel melted. Because the temperature plate is too hot. And the water did not flash. So what do we learn from this? Delete the element. Vacuum mesh tile steel again. Good. We learned that the water here is way too much. This is way too much. Let's delete some of it. Half. Good. Now the niobium is hot. Metal tile is heating up. The water is heating up as well. Let's delete even the other half of it. Because there's only 200 key water here now. And it's flashing. Good. So 200 key might be a good idea. Got steam and steam only. Right. So now we have proper heat exchange. Good. But yeah, this is going to become very hot. And the steel mesh tile is cooling down now again. Because we have the steam here. Good, that is good. So probably we're gonna need a bigger blade. And then yeah, but this is the build. This is the build. And if this was always green, let's find out. But this is only green for 2 seconds. Will it drop the niobium down here? See, reset. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2 is not good enough. 3. Reset. Again, and it's taken from the floor now. Good, let's try from there. Right, 1, 2, 3. 3 is not enough. Yeah, this is too dumb, simply. A clear floor. It's gotta run permanently. Otherwise, there's no point. Good. But this is then resulting in very hot niobium, which is, of course, the actual point. Now, we are at 100 degrees here. I think running through here, this steel tile helps a ton as well. 100 degrees immediately. This is 600 inside of the insulation, and then immediately going down to 100 degrees. Genius. So that works nicely. We do have a little bit of steam here all the time. And we are going to have more, I'm sure. Now the niobium is running through and is going into the pre-chiller. Right? We have ice here. Yeah, this is too cold. Oh, this is actually very bad now. So 15 degrees is the magic number. Good. And we're gonna clear the floor. And we're gonna say there is water there. Liquid water. My favorite. A ton. And the temperature is 0 degrees. Good. That is fair. What else is here? A vacuum, of course. And we're running through now. Oh, that might actually become a problem here now. Because the niobium will not be cool enough if it sits here. And it will not cool down either. Yeah. I meant to have 2 liquids there anyhow. Good. Get rid of the elements. Gonna have something on the floor like crude oil. We have that a lot. 870 key. Very hot. Why not? Good. And water on top. Need more crude oil. Good. And then a bit of water. Mass. Water on top. Oh, this is vacuum none. What am I doing? I'm sampling. Brush in. Water. A ton on top. That is how it's supposed to look. Now, we're gonna have the rail. And is... Oh. What am I doing? So run like so. Deconstruct here. And this goes in there. Cutting here. Good. Now I was gonna say red. That's fine. That means the niobium in here is not cold enough. But it's gonna become cold enough. Good. definitely looks strange, but good enough. Yep. So we're getting out at a temperature that we set here, 37 degrees. Niobium, 34 degrees something. Good. Very nice. Meanwhile, niobium is being produced. What is this here? Is all steam. Good. I thought this was hydrogen because the pink color, the temperature plate from diamond. From the materials color mode. Material color. Alright, this is all going through now. We don't have power here, that's fine. We're not cooling down because we're not hot enough. And the door is closed because we're sucking out the heat. Genius. Genius. That is the niobium tamer that I want. Auto sweeper, will it heat up? It's heating up somewhat. We're sitting in an atmosphere, but still. Is this going to stay at 70 degrees, that thing? Maybe. Good, what is the cooling loop doing? Should be 0 degrees about. It's 4 degrees, that's alright. And the naphtha inside is at 4-5 degrees, and the pump should be at 4-5 degrees as well. It's still -3 degrees, because before we had the cooling loop too cool. We don't want it too cool. Polluted water is good, but there's gonna be water here in this chamber. That is the chilling chamber, the debris chiller. Right, well, it's all debris chiller, right? But where the main chilling of the debris is happening. Good. This is also going, so we just need to add in more water for more atmosphere and for more powerful chilling. Good. This is it. Let's take a screenshot. What is the button? I have no idea. Oh, select area, yes. Dip, dump, dip, dump. Dump, 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 dump. Okay, we're gonna grab it here. Like so. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna call it proper niobium chamber. Save. Good, we saved it. Sorry about the doodle-doodle-it. That was from the stupid Windows. Light shot. Can I configure this? Don't know. Let's search for it. Light shot. No results. Alright. So much for that. Good. Will this run forever? I don't know. Niobium is at 2.2 tons. And we're gonna check it out. So if we have power, this works. Sending a red signal. If we're above 200, we can have extra power. Oh no. Oh, these are not configured because I rebuilt them. If we're above 200, we can have power. If we're below 130 degrees Celsius, then we need more heat. Or if we're above 130 degrees, we're good, in other words. Good. So we're good. Here's a vacuum. There's no heat exchange happening. And it's all green. Nice. And we're getting extra power as well. So if we were to get rid of the def here and just have our solar running and nothing else, that is good enough then. Conductive wire. Good. Right. Beautiful. So we definitely have enough power, I think, for all the machines. It's just a thermal aquatuner from steel, and steel smart batteries, and a steel large power transformer, and 5 steel metal tiles. Then gold tiles over here. They are 100 degrees hot, but that's alright. Here's pre-chilling, because down here it's 170 degrees currently. And we have steel mesh tiles. And yeah, if this melts, we're gonna be in trouble. Is it heating up? I think it's actually heating up. Properties. Yep. We're gonna look-see, have a little bit of a look-see if we cannot get some wolframite for this special project. What about the other mesh tile from steel? It's relatively stable. It's completely stable, actually. Good. So we need 1 wolframite tile. And the stable tile can be anything. But let's take a lot of wolframite with us. 2.2 tons still. Yeah, this is a lot of niobium that you get from the niobium volcano. It is crazy. What's the temperature of the liquid vent? 20 degrees. So even though there's hot niobium coming out, there's no heat exchange. This is good to know. We can just use then cobalt. Right. This is a good build. And it's almost 3 hours for this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oof. But we did it. We did it. This is stable. Let's press the Alt X. Control X? Control Z? Alt Z? Alt Z it is for the super speed. And we're gonna find out what the temperatures are. Steam is intermittently hot. So we're only deleting heat when we're above 200. So we're immediately cooling down a lot. Interesting. What was it? Alt Z? Yes. Alt Z for the alternate zombie mode. And this is super high speed now. Deleting heat intermittently. It's crazy how fast this is cooling down here. I don't like the stuttering, but we cool down even further is not a good call, probably. The door is now always open because we have the high temperature. Maybe we take out more temperature. Door is closed if we're above 200. So we could... And what if this was the same configuration? Come on, get the heat out of there. Maybe we can get away with just 1 thermal sensor. This is running more stable, in my opinion. Well, it's not a matter of opinion. There is no stuttering going on, so it's more stable. But it's also risky. We're going up to 200 something degrees here. Is the niobium getting transported out? It absolutely is. What is the niobium temperature? 25 degrees, which is alright, I guess. And 230 degrees now. Whoops. Overheat damage on the autosweeper. Have to cool it down. Can we make the autosweeper part of the cooling loop? We could actually. But let's just repair it. It's just made from gold. We have the auto sweeper is heating up the atmosphere here. We had enough water. Maybe we can make this auto sweeper part of a chamber. Part of a liquid chamber. Deconstruct. Build it. Rotate it. Have a liquid chamber here. What is this automation here for? It is completely bogus. Deconstruct. Good. Deconstruct. And then we can pump water out from here. We can fill this all up with water. Deconstruct. Is powered up. Is connected. Basin here. And a bunch of water. Brush in water. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're pumping again. Did I actually want that? It should pump on command. And I do want this to be filled up. Yeah, it should pump on command. So hydro sensor or just a switch. Is a switch? No, switch is not in the cards here. We could do automation and everything. But yeah, this is way better. This is way better. I'm not doing another screenshot. Good, we have more oxygen, temperatures are stable. This is running. 220 degrees, this is too hot. Why is this not running full power? Oh no, we have stuttering again. Why? I probably have 2 thermosensors. We will have stuttering here always. Let's say if we're above 180, if we're, then we're going. Good. Because that is enough for getting a wattage out of there. 760, 850. This is not running full power. Because it's cooler over here. So cooling loop on this side. And then I will have trouble getting the water out. So no. Wait a minute. But I can still have a larger chamber. That is a solution to everything. A larger chamber for more room to build in more crap. But in this case, I think we should be alright. We should be leaving this as is. This is a fantastic build. Configure these guys and you're not gonna get into any trouble. Deleting a lot of heat here. And when this is dormant, we're gonna end up with 180 degrees inside of this chamber. Should be good enough. For what exactly? Should we not have an even cooler temperature inside of here? This is now 1000 degrees and we melted. Steel is melting intermittently. Especially if we have 1000 degrees in here. And take out more weight. So is this running now all the time? And it's not good enough, is what the game is telling me. More water is what we need, so during the dormancy and idle periods, we have time to cool down. And definitely wolframite there. You can get away with steel. I'm 100% sure. But then you would have to keep pumping water in here once it is set up. And you set this up by starting with only 100 key of water. maximum, so you have the steam as soon as possible. But then you keep adding in as much as, even here the overpressure, 1000 key per tile, whatever. This is the heatsink. It can be any pressure. It's just there to not let the mesh tile here melt. It's just there to transfer heat. Good. This is fantastic. But yeah, I think we're done for today. And this Niobium tamer is a little bit better than that one, but it's the same principle. It's practically the same one. But this is what I am going to build when I end up there on the Niobium planetoid in my survival playthrough. So I'm very excited about that. Is there anything else? Here we got some... These guys are filled up. What I try to do here is a water geyser, artificially made, but I cannot get it to work. I cannot. I don't know how to do it. I have no clue. The other geysers are working. We have salt water geyser, polluted water geyser, and petroleum geyser. We can delete elements so that they don't get wrecked next time I play here. Good. There we go. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in, even if it's just for a yo. And I'm gonna see you guys next time. Have a good day and a good night.